Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Urami Tsurami, set in Chongqing and supplied to us today by Shako 1610. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the default location, and we'll be bringing with us a lethal syringe and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, if we are nice and quick, we will be able to get to our first 2 targets relatively quickly and without too much fuss. So we're going to make our way along the walkway all the way to the very end and into the town square area, and our first target is located next to the laundry, and he is in the karaoke bar. So I've just nudged that lady with the umbrella because I thought briefly that was the lady who's going to be approaching us rather quickly, but it turns out it's not her. It's another young lady with an umbrella. So we're going to head straight up to the karaoke bar. We're going to grab the coin from the counter here. We're going to throw the coin underneath the glitter ball. There we go. We're going to wait just at the edge of the store for the target, the owner of the store, to go in and investigate. And once he's under the glitter ball, we can then shoot it down on top of his head. And we are 1 target down. Now someone's going to come along very quickly and spot that body. So we're then going to make our way back down into the square, select our lethal syringe and jab our next target in the back, and immediately move away, as once again she will be spotted almost immediately. And it turns out she is spotted immediately by our next target. So while she is going into panic mode and going to fetch someone with a weapon to tidy up the body, we're going to make our way into the apartments, and we're just going to wait right here on the first floor, which technically is the ground floor also, and our target will come along rather shortly. And when she does, we can follow her into her apartment, or we can go in through a window. But as we're already inside here, we may as well wait here. And speaking of windows, my initial plan was to throw her out of one before realizing when I get to said window that we are still on the ground floor. So we're going to render the young lady unconscious once she goes into the room. This point is where I realize dropping her out the window won't do very much. So we're going to drag her into the bathroom, because somebody else will come into this building or this apartment later on. So we're going to dispatch the young lady with a bullet to the head, and then we're going to head off to our next target. Now if you so wish, there are a couple of coins on the kitchen table. They're worth grabbing, as our next target will need to be distracted, but the coins are not strictly necessary, as stuck into one of the shutters here we will find a hobby knife. We're going to take that hobby knife and we're going to take it to the block entrance hall, and we're going to throw it over by the filing cabinet area, and that will get the attention of one of our targets, and he will come along to investigate. Luckily enough, his colleague sends our target over. When he goes over to investigate, we can then hop in through the window, render him unconscious, and then we can drag him down into the basement stairwell, just so that we don't disturb his colleague when we decide to dispatch him. And we can either now give him a neck massage or a new hole in his head, which I have opted for the latter. So 4 targets down, 1 more to go. Our final target is located back at the laundry, and they are on the first floor balcony area. So we're just going to head straight back out into the rain, straight down the alleyway and into the laundry, and we're going to head to the keypad door at the back of the room, entering in the code 0118, and that will gain us entry into the stairwell, and we can then make our way up one floor. We're going to grab the wrench from the boxes here and then out onto the balcony where our final target is located along with his colleague. We're going to launch the wrench at the collie and then pounce on our target and give him a quick gentle neck massage, and that will be him finally dealt with. And then all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape, and the nearest available safe exit will be the moped exit at the far end of the buildings, just out by the edge of the map here. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and once we get on this moped, luckily they've left the keys in it, we can exit Chongqing and this rainy night. So we have confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan, we had no objectives to worry about, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.